Sam is gonna tell a story today. Alright, so this is a bit of a multi-pronged story. It's gonna have two prongs. That would not be an effective fork. Basically, I like making movies. As long as I can recall, it's been a hobby of mine. Just really stuck with me through the years. So basically that's a vocal overture, I guess you could say, of this whole story going down. So basically I was making this video for a friend of mine, for this book that he's writing. So it was a book trailer, unique kind of, you don't see much of those type deals. It's about this kind of like medieval type Narnia-esque world. And I was really stoked. We go to the park nearby and we're filming. And I got my camera, the one I'm using right now, filming and stuff. And it's going really well. We're walking around, and close to the end of the thing when we're doing some fighting scenes, he says to me, "Sam, I don't have my glasses. Like, did I give them to you?" And I'm like, no, because he didn't need his glasses for the video. His character was not supposed to have glasses. And so we're freaking out. We're in this forest, and so there's branches and trees everywhere, and we're just like, they could be anywhere. We've been all over this place. So he goes back to school with a female actress that we were working with that day, and I said I would look for his glasses. So I'm looking around, I'm like, there's no way that we're gonna find these glasses. I'm looking around with the videos that we took, and just to see if I could delete anything that was just complete nonsense. I had this burst of just inner Sherlock and inner every detective ever. What if there is a glasses type shape thing on his pant leg where his pocket is in one of the shots, and it's not in the next, so we can kind of locate where that was. And so I'm watching through the shots and I see one and I'm like, wait a second, maybe this is it. It's the first thing that we shot that day. I kind of zoom in, I go in a little closer, and I'm like, there's no way, there's no way that I could actually catch this on camera. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, I could solve a mystery. It wasn't like a crime or anything, but it still felt like one in my mind. I keep zooming in, and I finally see this kind of shimmer, and I'm like, wooden swords aren't shimmery and blue and glasses-esque. Keep zooming in, and I'm like, let's just go there, and it was there. So I was proud of that moment, I guess. Anyway, throughout all this, I was using just a normal lens that I got with the camera that started to break. On the end of it, the focus wheel thingy deal is very off kilter, and normally I'd be able to get pretty shots like this, and now they pretty much always end up looking like this. So I'm like, okay, this was a really fun video to shoot with this guy, and it was a blast, but at this point the lens is almost useless. As we're running around, I'm doing all kinds of crazy things with it, and so it's almost been a year since we bought it. So I talked to my parents, like, yeah, you should call Nikon and stuff. So I call Nikon and I get about 30 minutes of just... Finally a guy picks up and I'm like, there's no way that this is actually happening. It's a robot. I pressed 1 through 9 about 9 different situations, and I was like, okay, maybe 2. Finally got down to this area where it was finally gonna give me a human being, or so I thought. Wait another maybe 10 minutes. The guy picks up and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is maybe a human being. Hello? I think this is human flesh that I'm talking to. I'm like, hi, I have a broken lens and I was wondering if warranty was still cool and all that jazz. What is your name? Samuel Martin? How do you spell your first name? Samuel. I didn't know if there was any other way to spell Samuel. Last name? I'm pretty sure that he was a human. I still don't really know. And that's kind of scary to think about. So just be careful, I guess, because the people that you're talking to may be robots.